It would be nice to return to the Imperial City and take care of a lot of the little things that I felt that I didn't have time to do when I was there. After reading about the assassination in the Black Horse Courier, a feeling of importance of getting to Wayland Priory became more and more paramount. But now, I have an even more important job to do. Go and see to Martin, the last heir, and bring him to safety. Why would they give this job to someone not in the Blades, and someone newly freed from prison? Do they even know that I just gained my freedom? The Blades are the Emperor's bodyguards, and Martin is to be the new Emperor. So why then are they leaving it up to me to see to his safety? Some bodyguards. I only care to do this because if it isn't done, gates from Oblivion might open up, and Daedra flood out to take over all of Tamriel. All of Mundus, actually. That would put a hamper on any kind of life I try to make for myself here in Cyrodiil. Plans of revenge on Hieronymus Lex? Gone. If they do invade and win, then I might as well slit my own throat. It would be more merciful. So once again, Malcolm Dorell must do what is best for the Empire. Now would be a good time to talk to my sister about it all. She was at least someone that I could gain perspective and guidance from. But perhaps, since the cord has been cut between us, it is time for my own counsel to suffice. I've had it and it alone for the past 8 years, so it will have to do for the rest of my life. Besides, one must grow up one day. I suppose I did so when I decided to kill Hieronymus Lex, but perhaps nothing will come of this Oblivion thing. Martin is just patiently waiting in Kvatch, and I will escort him out of there back to Wayland Priory. However, one thing I learned, and learned well, was that you take those creatures from Oblivion very seriously. The ones we conjure, well, those are done in a way that is safest for the conjurer. There are many rules to follow when summoning, and after it is summoned. One of which is to not ever give your conjurer Daedra anything, or it breaks the rules of summoning, and then it can freely attack you. Those are just the lesser creatures, not even the Daedric princes and their lieutenants. With a Daedric prince, well, basically a god, in command of innumerable Daedra armies, it could spell our end. After creating potions for an hour, I decided to drink some wine and then go to sleep. We return to the Way Inn on our way to Skingrad before we go to Kvatch. Bit windy today. Who's this?
You know, stranger, there comes a time in every man's life when he has to admit that he's lost the fight. Well, I've fought and I've lost. Who did I lose to? Who is my great enemy? Oh, don't laugh. It's a bunch of damn fish.
It's hard not to laugh. What happened?
I was collecting their scales, see? I had a contract with this young alchemist. You wouldn't believe what he was paying for those scales. Then, last month, one of the bastards got a hold of my leg.
Oh.
Took me right out of the business. But this alchemist, he needs the scales right away.
About those scales?
The alchemist was paying so much for the scales that I'm close to having enough saved so that I can retire. But now I can't get out there to the lake. Not with this leg. I only needed 12 more scales. Can you believe it? I was so close. I've picked up a few things in my travel. If you head out there and bring me back the 12 scales that I need, I can make it worth your time. Help an old fisherman out, won't you?
Very, very windy day. Well, I don't have time to go diving for...
Don't you think so?
Think so what? Diving for... Wait, what?
I don't know what I'll do if you don't get those scales for me. I've saved so much for my retirement, but it's just not enough.
About those scales.
The Romara slaughterfish are a special breed, nastier than the regular kind. They have a spawning pool nearby, so this area is lousy with them.
Okay.
12 more. 12!
12 more sets of fish scales. That's a lot of swimming. That's a lot of trying to get bitten by slaughterfish. Okay, so we're going to Skingrad. I hope a big storm doesn't hit. That would make my trip to Skingrad awful. Yes, there's a master alchemist in Skingrad going to see. And he or she should know about the Nirnroot. And I have a lot of potions I have to sell. Hundreds of septims worth. It's kind of weighing me down. I believe this is the right way. The alchemist I've spoken to has referred to me to Sinderion in Skingrad. Apparently he specializes in the more botanical aspects of alchemy. I should bring him the Nirnroot. And this is the way, right? And to the south of here. Those bandits. Cyrodiil seems to be rife with bandits. I don't know if it's because it's late in the year. Last seed still, is it not? What does my journal say? I'm keeping track of the days since I've left. Oh, it's the last day of the last seed. The 9th month. It's going to get a little colder then. But some years, no snow at all comes to Cyrodiil. It always snows in High Rock. This way. One thing I like about Skingrad is it's wine country. There's a lot of vineyards in the area. A lot of,
About to read 5 songs of the Roleplay. I just wish I had more time to read.
I can't hear you with all this wind. You have to come closer. There's so many Aelid ruins in Cyrodiil. I forgot how common they are. It is a beautiful area, though. The trees. The Great Forest, is it not? What does my map say? Yes, we're at the southern edge of the Great Forest. We're on the Gold Road. Just to the south of us is land of the Wood Elves and the Khajiits. Speaking of Wood Elves. Deer everywhere. The trees have changed. Imps. There's imps by the road. They'll attack us if I don't do something about it. Somebody's already fighting them. What do I see here? Die, imp! I have my own conjuration. Ah!
I'm not afraid of you.
What is this? Someone's pig? Awfully strange. Velia, stop chasing the pig. What happened to that? Was it a Khajiit that was here? There's the second imp.
Good to see you.
Hello. Well, whoever it is, they're gone. spy Vilya in the forest still? Just keep going. Mushrooms. No good.
How are you today?
Vilya! I fear a storm is coming. Well, she did give me the means to summon her. Strange spell. I've never tried this magic. What was it? Will this actually work? Oh. Okay, forget about the pig. Just get to your horse. Summon your horse. I don't think we should stay out here too much longer. You just summon her horse whenever she wants. Wish I had that skill. She said it's not an easy thing to do. The horse is always the same. But then, wouldn't it be much... couldn't be much different than the spell she taught me. Summon her. Maybe she just doesn't want me to know it.
Tell me, what do you want?
What do you know of this area?
Of course. Is there anything in particular that you would like to discuss?
Tell me your thoughts on this place.
I don't like creature cabins. Far too much work for not much profit.
Okay, let's go.
Talk later.
So, I've heard of this little town around Stad. It's marked on my map, even. Oh, look at this. Don't have time for it. Must get to Skingrad quickly, sell what I have, show him the Nirnroot, and then get on to Kvatch.
Maybe we should repair our armor?
Oh, here's another of those way shrines. Some more imps ahead. A little bit steep for my horse. Okay. If I'm here for a reason, if you've given me my freedom... Well, this is an alien whale. What's wrong with me? Interesting, huh? This is not a way shrine. What a fool I am. It's going to... Ooh, look at these flowers. Flax. It's trying to appeal to the gods again. To the 9. It did look like a shrine from down there. Come on, let's go. We must be close to Skingrad. Something's killed these imps. That's strange. Oh, a guard must have done it. They're very efficient at jumping off their horses and running to wherever the problem is, killing it, and returning to their horse. In a matter of seconds, there's Skingrad. Look at all these flowers. Now there's a way shrine. Ugh. Yes, I know I don't have time for this. Let's try this again, shall we? This wind is very annoying.
My feeling is that there's something not right with Glathier. Maybe it would be better just to ignore him.
Alright. The 9, hear me. If I've been granted my freedom for a reason, then please, give me your blessing. Go carefully upon nature's path. Yes. Again, I feel it. I wonder if everybody gets that, and I just wasn't because I wasn't very pious. Back to the horse.
Tell me, what do you want?
Let's go, Vilya. There's so much variety of flowers and dead bodies just on the road.
You want
one-
to talk to me?
Which way to Skingrad? Does my map help? Oh. Well, I don't know where that goes. Oh, it's a cemetery. This way.
This is a holdup. Hand it over or die.
No, take it from me if you can.
We can play it that way if you like.
Ugh. A lot of Khajiits do things like that. Bandits. I'm surprised I don't see more orcs doing the same thing. Let's
Hi
go.
there.
Okay. Skingrad is right here. That's an orc. Ugh,
Hello.
hideous thing. Oh. I suppose this is where I can put my horse. Where did she go off to? I'm just gonna go in the city. Can't be waiting for a silly girl all day. Now remember, this city is split down the middle. Very strange design. I don't remember where. I think the alchemy shop is on this side. Hello.
You're new here in Skingrad? Fine. I'll make sure the captain knows we have a stranger in town. Please, keep your weapons sheathed and use your best manners. We're a bit suspicious of strangers here. Don't give us anything to be suspicious about, will you please?
Can you give me directions? I'm looking for the Alchemist.
What are you looking for?
Services. Where are services in town?
The smith, alchemist, and general trader are centrally located inside the north walls.
I think that's where I am now. Do you have any rumors to share?
The West Weald is a good place. Arena Geranus isn't the friendliest person in the world, but not a bad sort when you get to know her.
Okay. Can you tell me about the prophet I've heard about in Anvil?
He preaches in Anvil. Appeared right after the attack on the chapel there. Sounds like the usual doomsaying nonsense.
Okay then.
You too.
Oh, he was
How
just
are
speaking
you?
about the West Weald Inn.
Maybe we could catch a mud crab?
Why do you want to catch a mud crab? I don't know what place this is. Oh, Mage's Guild.
Greetings.
This is the north side, is it? I believe it is.
Hi there!
Have pity on an old war veteran.
Gonna give you any of my coin. All things alchemical.
May I help you?
Oh, very busy place. Hello?
Me? I'm Falano. House Lalo. As if that matters here.
Okay. Have you heard about Nirnroot? I have some with me.
I don't know. Never seen that sort of route before. Head over to the West Wheeled Inn and talk to Sinderion.
Oh,
He could identify it for you, I'm sure.
okay. He's in the West Wheeled Inn, then. What can you tell me about Skingrad?
I'm the only alchemist in Skingrad. Not much business here, but I can't go back to Morrowind. It's just like anywhere else in the Empire. By the way, do you happen to know what the fine is here in Cyrodiil for necrophilia? Just asking.
Well, I don't know, but with how little action I've been getting myself, I'm starting to think about it too. Just. I have no idea.
Thanks anyway.
Have you heard any rumors?
I think we're in for some hard times.
Why is
The
that?
death of Uriel Septim and his heirs changes everything.
Okay, well, I have some potions to sell. Let's get to it then.
How goes it?
Sinderion. West Wheeled Inn. We just passed there. Morning Glory. Very pretty flower.
Can't you see that I'm very busy?
Farewell.
Okay.
Greetings to you.
Colovian
Yes.
traders.
Any news?
It's you. Hi.
Who will help an old beggar?
Shush.
Seriously, I wouldn't trust Magni if I were you.
I'm listening.
What's the latest?
So many people here.
News from Anvil is terrible.
What is it?
Have you heard about the attack on the chapel there?
That's all I've heard about is an attack in Anvil.
Slaughtered on the very altar of love.
Take care.
Truly shocking.
Hi there.
By
How
the
are you
gods!
today?
Fine.
Without
And you?
question.
Hello?
Don't be shy. Join us, and do well by doing good.
Do well by doing good. What are you referring to? The Fighters Guild?
If you're looking to join up, you should speak with Velena Daunton in Coral, Azan in Anvil, or Burj Grokrash in Cheydinhall.
Okay. Thank you.
Training,
News from
beds,
Anvil is
and good
terrible.
hard work.
Have you
Can't be
heard about the attack on the chapel there?
Hello.
Make it quick.
I'm looking for Sinderion.
Stop and talk, fella.
I think it sounds like a high elf
Slaughtered
name.
on the very altar
is
of
it
love.
now?
Truly shocking.
Can't be sure that anybody
By
here
the
is in
gods.
Sinderion, though.
Well, now,
Greetings, Breton.
I read the real Isaiah recently.
Heard
This is
any
actually
news
quite a
from
nice
the
inn.
colonists?
I hear the legions have been
Perhaps
recalled
I'll have to
from
read it
Fort
as well.
Swarmouth in Blackwood,
Hello.
Well,
and many of
News
the
from Anvil
Argonian
is
slaves have
terrible.
returned to their
Have you
tribes.
heard about the attack on the chapel there?
I've heard many tales.
I'm gonna ask around for where the
Sounds
Sinderion
like a
is.
truly-
Heard
What
about
is
the
it
attack on
now?
the chapel there?
What's
I was
this
told
about?
that this is a door right to his cellar. Ah. Seems a fitting place for an alchemist. Hello, you
What
must be
brings you to my
Sinderion.
little home underground? So, you've brought something for me to examine.
I have. Yes, look at this plant.
Yes, this is a genuine Nirnroot sample. Very nice quality, in fact. That gives me an idea. Since you already know what they look like, do you feel up to a bit of a collecting expedition?
How many do you want? What do you have in mind? How many?
Excellent. But before you go, you're going to need to learn a bit more about Nirnroot. Otherwise, you may walk in circles and never find any.
I'm open to hear anything you can tell me about it.
A few years ago, An adventurer not unlike yourself sold me a musty old tome containing alchemical formulas. Most of them were worthless. But one of the moldy pages contained a recipe for a potion known as an elixir of exploration, a sort of ultimate dungeon delver's brew. The formula looked sound, except it required an extremely rare ingredient. Yes, you guessed it, the Nirnroot. I put the book aside because, frankly, I had so many other delicate experiments going on that I just didn't have the time to go plant hunting. Now that you're here, that changes things.
An elixir of exploration, you say?
The elixir of exploration is a multi-purpose potion that was obviously created with the dungeon explorer in mind. The formula describes many magnitudes of the brew. If you're interested, I wrote a short missive about it for the Imperial Alchemy Symposium. You bring me 10 samples of Nirnroot, and I'll make the elixir available to you at a huge discount, as well as give you one for free. The best place for you to start would be Shade Leaf Copse, which is a part of the Great Forest northeast of here. Good luck, and hurry back with more of the Nirnroot.
Shade Leaf Copse, north of here. Okay, then. But wait a
How
moment.
goes the search?
Do you sell anything?
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Sorrow Brothers wine, it's all right. Tamika's Westfield wine is better, though. Well, I know where to go if I need to sell anything.
Certainly.
Ah. He likes me enough as it is, it would seem. I keep hearing around town about this Glarther. Who's Glarther?
I don't mean to gossip, but he is more than a bit strange. However, he's always been tolerated as the town eccentric.
Okay. I understand.
Be careful in Shade Leaf Copse. No telling what else resides there besides the Nirnroot.
Shadeleaf Copse. Northeast of here. Nearby the Aranstad township. Well, Kvatch is close by. It's time to get back on the road. Can't leave such an important thing. Especially if the blades aren't doing it.
Think about the...
Now we have to go back to the very beginning of the town and... ride around it? Why couldn't they have this open to horses? Strange. Okay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.